To maintain the proper decorum and respects for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, the reciting of the oath of enlistment, and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem and as it passes during the review. Military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem and after the flags have passed, you may return your hand to your side. As flights pass in review, applause is appropriate, but please limit that applause so that others may hear the narration of the names and hometowns of the military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During the oath, service members pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. At this time, please find a seat. Thank you, and please enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Bartlett.
Let us pray. Good and gracious God, we remember that it was written long ago that perseverance must finish its work so that we may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. We thank you, O God, for the patient perseverance of these airmen here today. Their hard work and steady determination have brought them to this important personal and professional milestone. May their efforts serve as an inspiration for all of us to continue to strive for excellence in all we do, in every area of our lives, so that maturity and wisdom may be added to the knowledge gained through the study in the profession of arms. Bless now this graduation ceremony as we rejoice together with the accomplishments of these magnificent warfighters. This we ask in your almighty and all-merciful name. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the 37th Training Wing, we would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony, the Commander, 737th Training Group, Colonel Bill Ackman, accompanied by his wife, Stephanie. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 737 Training Group, Chief Master Sergeant Whitfield Jack. The Reviewing Official, the Commander, 37 Training Group, Colonel Gregory Bodenstein, accompanied by his wife, Alicia. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 37 Training Group, Chief Master Sergeant Sean Scavetta, accompanied by his wife, Senior Master Sergeant Nadia Amaya. The Commander, 37 Training Wing, Colonel Will Cooper, accompanied by his wife, Beth. Brigadier General James Yeager, United States Air Force retired, accompanied by his wife, Rita. The Senior Vice President and Chief Technology Officer, USAA, Mr. Jeff Kalasinski. The Vice President, Infrastructure Services, USAA, Mr. Mitch Butekoffer. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to today's ceremony, we would like to recognize our newest military training instructors. These instructors have undergone a rigorous 5-month training pathway comprised of formal academic classes and task qualification requirements. They have earned the distinct honor of donning the dark blue campaign hat.
Detail, halt!
From the 323rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Daniel Orzel. From the 323rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Sebastian Fry. From the 323rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Brady McCleary. From the 323rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Jennifer Lopez. From the 331st Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Monique Lozano. At this time, we ask all military training instructors, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our newest instructors recite the MTI Pledge. The military training instructor hat that I wear
is a symbol of honor, professionalism, integrity, service, and excellence in all I do. My job is one of the most important to the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare men and women for military service. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty. I strive for perfection and reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those I lead. I am an Air Force military training instructor, and above all, I am an American Airman. present hug. Or derp hug. Post. Hard.
The dark blue campaign hat these instructors received today has been the symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the traditions and esprit de corps of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to our newest generation of airmen. Our Commander of Troops is Technical Sergeant Corey Peterson. Colonel Greg Bodenstein will review today's ceremony.
Stand, take hot. Stand, hold back, hack. Nice. Hold. Nice. Hold. Give your squadron prepared fire. Raid. Sound off!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Precinct, march!
Thank you. Please be seated.
Set, the parade is formed. Take your post. Yes, your squadron, order! Proceed to report. Public the order! Attention to order! Detail 1 Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the day! Master Sergeant Christopher! By order of Colonel Airman!
Over the last 7.5 weeks, the men and women before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warriors with the foundation rooted in the Department of the Air Force's one team, one fight mantra. Once they leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of 123 specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of 84 installations around the globe or work directly with our sister services. As they move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the armed forces. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and mission ready. These graduates are the future of our national defense and will pave the way for the generations that will follow.
Go to them!
737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Honor Flight. The Honor Flight streamer is awarded to the 326 Training Squadron, Flight 755, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 29 September 2025 through 13 November 2025. Signed, Bill Ackman, Colonel, United States Air Force. The honor flight was led by Technical Sergeant Megan Thomas Aguilar and Technical Sergeant Destiny Skolaris. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States Armed Forces. The graduates before you have reached a milestone in their military journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors.
Your squadron, prisoners!
Present! Present!
Sir, I present the command!
March the command in review.
Staff, hors d'oeuvre, herbs! Staff, change post, perch! Give your squadron orders!
Order!
The graduates passing in review today represent a portion of the 42,000 men and women who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the world's greatest Air Force. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Armed Forces. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The men and women recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Armed Forces during conflicts across the globe. Their decorations include 9 Medals of Honor, 23 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all service members to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. We would like to direct your attention to our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flights as they pass in review. Now passing in review, from the 323rd Training Squadron, the Commander of Troops, Technical Sergeant Corey Peterson, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, Detroit, Michigan. From the 321st Training Squadron, A Squadron Staff, led by Technical Sergeant Riley Denny, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, Tyrell, Kansas. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 758, led by Technical Sergeant Monique Lozano, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Flight 759, led by Staff Sergeant Louis Lamelli, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Fort Worth, Texas. From the 323rd Training Squadron, Flight 751, led by Staff Sergeant Jennifer Lopez, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Fort Worth, Texas. Academic Excellence Flight, Flight 752, led by Staff Sergeant Brady McCleary, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Oceanside, California. Flight 753, led by Technical Sergeant Sebastian Fry, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Dayton, Ohio. Flight 754, led by Technical Sergeant Daniel Orzel, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Manitowoc, Wisconsin. From the 331st Training Squadron, the Color Guard, led by Technical Sergeant Marcus Flood, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Eglin, South Carolina. From the 326 Training Squadron, Dorm Excellence Flight, and the Honor Flight, the Flag Mass Flight 755 and 756, led by Technical Sergeant Megan Thomas Aguilar, Military Training Instructor, hometown Covina, California. From the 737 Training Group, B Squadron Staff, led by Staff Sergeant Tiffany Sawatsky, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Panama City, Florida. From the 326 Training Squadron, Flight 757, led by Staff Sergeant Myron Little, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown Gainesville, Alabama. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Flight 747, led by Technical Sergeant Casey Godwin, Military Training Instructor, hometown Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Drill Excellence Flight, Pacer Forge Excellence and PT Excellence Flight, Flight 748, led by Staff Sergeant Joel Miller, Military Training Instructor, hometown West Palm Beach, Florida. Flight 749, led by Staff Sergeant Kenneth Bonin, Military Training Instructor, hometown New Iberia, Louisiana. Flight 750, led by Staff Sergeant Jared Tuku, Military Training Instructor, hometown Fatima Futu, American Samoa. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the Airmen from the 321st Training Squadron, performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Alex Liu Macias, Military Training Instructor, hometown Guayaquil, Ecuador. We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduates in their class. The exceptional integrity, service before self, and excellence, combined with character, commitment, connectivity, and courage they displayed throughout basic military training, earned them this outstanding distinction. As the flights march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to reflect on our establishment. The United States Air Force was born with the passage of the National Security Act on September 18, 1947. Since then, anytime and anywhere America and its allies have needed air power, airmen have answered the call. Today, with a legacy of excellence and a spirit of courage, we work to develop air-minded warfighters. With the support of the American people, our airmen are ready to meet these challenges by following the example of those who came before us. In short, by innovating, accelerating, and thriving as we move into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Gregory Bodenstein will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning. Good morning. What an honor to look out in the audience and see all the families out there today. Without the families and friends, this doesn't happen. I want to take a couple minutes just to say thank you to you for your support and encouragement of your airmen. Over the last 7.5 weeks, they've completed very arduous training, and it doesn't happen without your support and encouragement. Thank you for your trust in us and helping these airmen get to be in world greatest service. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the military training instructors. Without these fine men and women of the 737 training room, this doesn't happen. Let's give them a round of applause. Airmen, I'm so excited for you. The transition that you've made over the last 7.5 weeks has unlocked exciting opportunities that you don't even know are there yet. You may have the opportunity to connect with airmen around the globe and do amazing things. Amazing things like refuel a C-130 in Kenya or fix an F-35 on a remote Pacific island. You may get to guard the nation's nuclear arsenal in the northern plains, or you may get to help our allies with critical logistics in Europe. There's only one thing that is for sure. Each and every one of you will play a critical role in making sure that the Air Force remains the most capable and lethal fighting force in the world. As you step out on this journey to join the Airmen in enabling and employing air power around the globe, I have 3 recommendations for you. My first recommendation is to connect with as many airmen as you can in every step along your journey. The connections you make will not only help you weather the tough times, it will help making celebrating the great times even greater. My chief and I are often asked, what is the best duty location that we've ever been to? Our answer is never about the place. It's always about the people that we connected with at that place. My second recommendation is to strive every day to become a better airman. Master your critical duty skills. Become the best at your duty position. Embrace fitness. Look for opportunities to lead. Whatever you do, think about what you learned at Base Report and other places throughout your 7.5 weeks about employing air power. That is what we do. We make sure that aircraft launch and recover. You will play a critical role in that as you step out on your journey. My third recommendation My third recommendation is to not forget where you came from. These loved ones in the stands, your friends and your family, they supported you to get to this point. Make sure you call home. Make sure you call them and check in with them and let them know how you're doing. They care about your stories. They care about your successes. They care about your troubles. Make sure you stay connected with your family as you step through this journey. As I close my remarks, I have just one question for you. Are you ready to join the world's greatest Air Force?
Please stand as Colonel Bodenstein will now administer the oath of enlistment. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Now, place your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm.
Do solemnly swear
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
And the orders of officers appointed over me.
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Airmen, and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Colonel Bodenstein. Please remain standing while all graduating airmen recite the Airman's Creed and for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute as the U.S. flags pass. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all of our guests the opportunity to view the flights.
That's like an